What are we going to do today? Everything you see may not be what it is. You have to test it. You have to experiment. I often had a few questions about fatwood that's around the off-grid property when I'm clearing. We all hear that fatwood is nature's fire starter, resin-rich, waterproof, and burns hot. But what question nobody really asks is, does every piece perform the same, no matter where you find it? Fatwood isn't magic, it's chemistry. What are we going to be experimenting with? Well, it's a piece of fatwood. This is a fatwood limb. Came from inside a log, which ended up turning into firewood. The experiment: do all pieces of fatwood limbs react the same? We're going to find out. Let's see if it'll light, just like everyone else does on the video. They take this out and they light it. You can see any little strips are catching right away. It is the fatwood limb itself catching. Smoking. Is it going to go up in flame now? This is holding a torch on it. Here we go. It's got that little edge. Let's see if it develops into anything more. By golly, it may just work. We'll find out. It could go out once it burns that tip off. It might be that the resin is different. And so it does. Just lighting it from the base in my particular forest, and this is dry. It's not going to cut it. Very hard. Granted, I'm going to have to sharpen this knife because there's an old one, but I don't want to ruin the new one on it right now. So, here we got some pearls. Now, see if that's going to light up easily. And here we are, an old candle holder. We'll put those in there without anything else. Let's see if that'll light. And it wants to go out. So you really got to get a blast. Then once it starts, this is where you need to have some other dry material to add to it, because it's not going to burn forever. Knowing that in bushcraft, we can't make assumptions. We have to test. You can hear it sizzling. It'll certainly have embers a lot longer than bark will. These ones I made even finer, more like feather curls. So I'm thinking they will burn even better. There's still an ember there. We also have to understand that there's outdoor elements to deal with as well: wind, weather, snow, rain, when we're making fires. Is it going to catch that limb? No. Would it help a fire go? Yes. But how long before this dry fatwood wants to burn? That's a lot of coaxing. Once it catches, so wherever you may be, get to know your forest, get to know your tinder. And always have a knife with you if you can't have anything else, because shavings could be the answer, not just burning the end of a limb. It's just not going to happen. I've got a little lighter torch. If I had a flint and steel, it's not going to happen. You can see it. That's my experiment. Will a fatwood limb ignite and blow up into a huge fire right away? Not always. And that was a dry fatwood limb inside of a log that grew right through in. It's not punky. It's full of sap, fatwood, golden. You have to have a knife. You have to feather it. You have to whittle it down, especially if you're using a flint and steel. It's not going to work on its own, at least here. So get to know your forest. That's the lesson. Get to know your tinder. Everything you see may not be what it is. You have to test it. You have to experiment. So that's my video. Lesson learned. There it goes. Be prepared. I hope you enjoyed this nature-inspired outdoor session experimenting with the fatwood on my property.